Hey y'all, today we are unboxing this deck, the Earthcraft Oracle, a 44 card deck and guidebook of sacred healing by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson, art by Daniell Boodoo-Fortuné. The front of the box, back of the box, Hay House, brand new in cellophane. Try to get it open. This deck has a very interesting story how I came about this deck. I was on YouTube for a minute and this tarot reading popped up from the Butterfly Gang. Shout out to them. I was like, what? I need to watch this because it was Butterfly Gang. I'm very attracted to butterflies, especially blue butterflies. And it was a message from the ancestors, which, a lot of my messages, if you watch my readings on this channel, a lot of my messages come through the ancestors. So I was like, let me see what this is. So the thing that attracted me beside the name was the card that was being held up in the thumbnail. I was like, oh my God, that card is amazing. So that card, and I will show you when we get into it, that card is why I got this deck. I saw the card, saw the name on the card, did a Google search because a lot of times I will see a card that I love, do a Google search to find out what the deck is, and it'll show me 500 different decks or whatever. I won't be able to find a certain card or something. But this card, it immediately found it. First thing. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's like, this is crazy. This is meant for me to do this. So that's how this card came about. I mean, this deck, not the card. Okay, y'all. So let's get into this, y'all. Let's open this up. Oh, it's from Hay House. Did I tell you that? It's from Hay House if you're interested. There's the inside of the box. I already love it. Earth Mother, I worship thee, for the body is my temple. For thy body is my temple, my religion reclaimed. This is it right here. My practice is goddess centered, always has been. And this is it. And look, I love it. Earth Mother, I worship thee, for thy body is my temple, my religion reclaimed. I love that. See what's in the bottom of the box. Just looks like that. It's got a few little spirals. Y'all. Okay, this is what's in here. In the box is the deck. And the book. Guidebook. We'll get to that in a minute. You've got, let's see, okay. The story now, I told you. Butterfly Gang. And look at the back. Look at the back of these cards. Look at the back of the cards. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up, Here we go. Now, here's the cards. And these are numbered cards. These cards are beautiful. These are just beautiful cards. Abundance. Accept your gifts. And these are, I want to say something about these cards. They're very inclusive. Because when she was doing the reading, I was very surprised about how inclusive these cards are. Because a lot of cards are like, just go put it out there. They're skinny white women. Skinny white women is what most of the cards are if they portray a woman on there. She's like a skinny, white, angel-looking woman, right? These cards are not, and I love it. Balance. Birch. Ceremony. But you see that, no, I'm not knocking this card. Okay, I love these cards. But do you see how this card is like very much white woman, blonde hair? Like most cards are like this, right? Most cards depict things like this. They do not depict, here's darkness. Multicultural women have different body sizes, right? I love it. Here's death. I love this. Drought. Oh my goodness, Fern. My let's see, my great grandma was Floaty. Her mom was Lottie, which makes that my great great grandma. So my great 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 grandma's name was Fern. My mama, my great grandma, my mama Floaty, her grandma's name was Fern. Wow, I don't have any card called Fern. Meant for me, huh? Forest bathing. Forest bathing. I love it. Oh, this is the card. This is the card. The thumbnail on that reading that I saw was like this, holding the card like this. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the most beautiful card I've ever seen. I'm like, look at her. She's beautiful. And it made me click the reading, right? I was like, oh my God, I have to find out what this card is. And then with it being named the Butterfly Gang, I was like, this reading has to be for me, right? And then I had to go searching for this card. And immediately this card came up. When I put in Oracle card, Forest Tears, this card came up. Not 50 different decks, this. And now we got Fern in it. And you know how I am about ancestors. And I just, the Gatherer, Inner Healer. These cards are just beautiful. Ivy, Karmic Debt, Light, Medicine Woman, Offerings. I had to look down twice, make sure it wasn't showing a little bit of something that would get me in trouble on YouTube. I love this. The art is by Daniell Boodoo-Fortuné. She's amazing. Plant seeds, prayer, prophetic dreams, rise, river woman. Oh, Run with the Wolves. Have you ever read the book, Run with the Wolves? Let me know in the comment if you've read that book. Sacred Temple. I love that. Sacred Temple, because you are a sacred temple. We are all sacred temples. The earth is a sacred temple. If you are loving these cards as much as I do, with all of the colors and stuff, like this, okay? Like this video, let me know that you are loving the colors and stuff, the inclusivity on these cards, that this really represents all kinds of women, not just the stereotypical. Hit the like if you are loving these cards like I am. Sacrifice. Oh, I love this, the seer with her eyes white. This card is really, I did not see this card at all in that reading, and this card is really speaking to me with her moon crown, and yeah. Sight of Owl. Soul Loss. Spirit of the East. Spirit of the North. Oh my gosh, yes! Now I'm going to pull these. Spirit of the East, Spirit of the North, Spirit of the South, Spirit of the West, I love this. Look. They're the directions, right? Look at that. I love it. You see? Spirit Weaver. Spiritual journey with the spiral. The spiral. The labyrinth, you know, the spiral. Starhawk. If you've never read any of Starhawk's books, go get one. The Spiral Dance. Spiral Dance is what I recommend by Starhawk. The Ancients. Look at that. I want you to look at all of the different cultures in this card, and I love it. It represents everybody. I love it. Oh. Y'all, this one. The mountain. I live in the mountains, and this is what I see. The mountains just, they hug you, they nurture you, I love this. There's this painting, Frida Kahlo painting, I do believe. It is very similar, like with the woman is a mountain. I love it. The Shift. Oh, we have some men in here too. I love this. Shift. Oh, Thunderstorm. I love this Thunderstorm. Transform with Raven. Do you see how the Raven is like warrior woman? Yes. Warrior woman. And that is 41, which is 5, which is perfect. Wild Winds. The Womb. Hopefully this one won't get me demonetized. Let me cover this part up. I love how there's the nest. Do you see the birds and the nest and the eggs? And I can't. You are sacred. You are sacred. That is the last one. That is the message of this entire deck. You are sacred. Yes, no matter who you are sacred. You are a sacred being on this earth, on this sacred planet, and this is amazing. And I love these cards so much. Do you think they're beautiful? Hit like if you think they're just as beautiful as I do. Okay, let's take a look at the book real quick. And these are called the Earthcraft Oracle again. Cover. This deck is dedicated to Earth Mother. Thank you for all that you provide, for your wisdom, and for holding us in your arms for so long. This deck like embodies everything I believe. It embodies my practice. I have a goddess-centered practice, and it just really message from the authors. That was the table of contents I just showed you. Introduction. What is Earthcraft? What is Earthcraft? The Earth connects us all. Let's see. Mother Earth doesn't care about your skin color, language, social status, or where you grew up. She waits with open arms for anyone who is ready and willing to embrace her healing magic. Yes. It's the wisdom that is the foundation of an Earthcraft practice. While practicing Earthcraft, let the Earth guide you. Don't try to assign a particular tradition to the guidance you receive. If you are gifted with a sign from Earth Mother that goes against what you believe to be true, consider why you are being guided to a different understanding. If you feel an urge to connect with the earth in an unfamiliar way, give yourself permission to do so. Don't overthink the magic. Instead, trust that what you feel is right. Intuition, y'all. Intuition. Working with the Earthcraft Oracle. Little oracle prayer before you begin. Readings. 1 card reading, spread, 3-card spread. The mountain spread. Love it. I will probably be trying that one out. And then the card meanings. And like I like to do, I'll just randomly go through here. Whichever one wants me to read a little bit about it, I will. There we go. 25. Sacred Temple. Okay, this does not have an illustration at all of the card. I prefer when guidebooks have an illustration. Even though I don't really use the guidebook, but sometimes I like to do what I just did, and a lot of other people do too. It's almost like a little check-in or something. You'll just pick a page and just read it. That'll be like saying something to you. So let's go find this card. But I like to have an illustration so I know what card it is, what the card looks like. Let me go find this card. It's called Sacred Temple, number 25. This is what the card looks like that we're going to be reading a little bit about. You've pulled this card to guide you back toward the path of self-respect and self-validation, to connect to your physical body and to feel the power radiating from your skin. You are the goddess, and your body's a temple. The body is a record of every ancestor who walked before you. Oh my God, I love this. I love the whole philosophy of these cards, y'all. A lot of times I don't really like the guidebook, but I love the philosophy of the people writing this guidebook. I love it. This is very goddess-centered, very earth-centered, very everyone is part of everything. Because we are we're all connected. We're all connected and we are all part of source. Or the goddess or spirit or whatever you want to call it. And then it talks a little bit about that. And then it says silence the noise breath work. When you pull this card or feel your judgmental inner critic taking control, do this breath work to silence the noise and take back your power. And it tells you how to do the breath work. Let's see a different one. Let's see, Ivy. Ivy talks about the Ivy card, and then it's like Ivy amplification. Invocation. So every card, water spirit ritual, every card has like a little ritual, a little like meditative invocation. There's one about journal entry. Every card has a little thing for you to do to look deeper into it. And I love that. Here's about the authors with their contact stuff. Here's about the artist, which I love this artist. These are beautiful. Oh, I love it. Daniell Boodoo-Fortuné. It might be Fortuné. Anyway, she's a Trinidadian poet, artist, empath, and magic maker. She has a book of poetry called Doe Songs. I just love her artwork. And you know the cards, okay? Like the meaning of the cards, the behind the card. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone makes a deck of cards, the author of the cards are the people talking about the meaning of the cards, what each card means to them, what the card's going to be named, that kind of stuff. Here's pictures of them. But the artist, the illustrator of the cards, is who really brings them to life because we connect with the imagery, right? The person who's making the card, like like the person who made the card, right? They're like, oh, I want card 44 to be you are sacred. I want it to be like this, this, and this. And I would like the imagery to look like a woman, holding herself with fruits. But the artist himself is going to draw this out of their soul, out of their imagination. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take what these authors said and they're going to incorporate their own soul into it. And that is what draws us, is these beautiful illustrations, right? The artwork, yeah. So anyway, love these cards. I love so much about these cards. I may actually read this guidebook, y'all. I won't use it to color my intuition with the cards. You know what I'm saying? Because I just read that way. I'm an intuitive reader. I read what spirit comes through. But I really like this. And yeah, love this. Love this deck. Okay. If you are in love with this deck as much as I am, like it. If you know someone who would love to have a deck that is very inclusive, that is not all, white blonde haired women, then white blonde haired women, then send this to them, right? Send it to them so they can see that this deck exists, this beautiful deck. Send it to them in a message and be like, hey, I found this deck that I think you'll love. Somebody who's very earth focused, very Mother Earth, goddess focused. Great deck. Send it to them. Be like, hey, here's a deck I think you might like. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you love this deck like I do. Subscribe if you're new here. I do these unboxings about once a month, but I do a collective community reading every Thursday, and then I do zodiac and other readings, other messages throughout the month. So subscribe so you won't miss anything. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone who is going to love these cards as much as I do, as much as you do. And save this. Save this if you want to come back and look at it later. Make a list. Make a playlist that's saved just for you, a private playlist of all the cards you would like to get. And you can add this to it. And then you can come back and look and be like, oh, yeah, I love those cards. So now I've got a little bit of money. I can order me a new deck. I'm getting these. So anyway, that's it. Love your faces. Love these cards. Earthcraft. These are amazing. Love your faces. Kisses.